Today's vlog is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, was the entrance to the Golden Kingdom, where the former world's tallest roller coaster once stood, King Ka. Today we honor its legacy by remembering how many riders it has enjoyed throughout the years, as it finds its final resting place in the graveyard right over there. So please join me in a moment of silence for the legend of Ka, King Ka. Thank you. Now, on with the video. I hope you enjoyed that little eulogy for King Ka. Of course, this skyline will never be the same without it. But enough with the negatives, on to the positives, as in, this is the 2025 Great Adventure opening day, and also subsequently the opening day for the 2025 theme park season. Very excited to get back on our favorite rides, especially that one right there. And then also excited to kick off this season. So the current weather forecast for today is going to be in the 80s. It is also a Saturday, which is probably going to mean crowds. Of course, we do have reservations for Flash, so we are guaranteed to get on that, but for everything else is a little unsure. It is confirmed that El Toro is going to be on one train, and I assume that's going to be the same for a lot of other rides, so we shall see what we get on today. So the current time is about 10:30, and this is the crowd we're gonna have to deal with today. So we're definitely in for a crowded one today. Coming up to the holding point in the park, they had this nice center statue where the old statue used to be. So pretty cool change right there.
12 seconds later.
All right, after the running of the bulls, we finally made it. We are about, we'll say, a few hundred deep. But definitely excited to get on this. And we are in the queue. Of course, you do need a free locker for this ride, so I'm gonna have to put you guys in the locker for now, and I'll give you our thoughts after we ride. Alright, we just got off Flash Vertical Velocity for the first time. Really impressed with this. I was really excited for this stall right here, and that did not disappoint. And also this double up gives massive airtime. Also a surprising element was this turnaround right here. That pulled a little bit of positive G's right there. Of course, going forwards and backwards, you cannot beat that. Very, very good ride. I got Dad here right now. First I'm going to mention we got rows 9 and 10, so not quite the back, but it is close to the back. So, Dad, what did you think about that?
Yeah, I have to just agree with everything you just said there. The turnaround was surprising, but the stall was it. Especially going backwards.
Yeah, that's what completes it. Of course, It is a boomerang, so you go forwards and backward stall, incredible. So, well, I'm hoping to get another ride later in the day, but we'll see how crowds are. So, we are going to be heading over to El Toro right now. On the way to Toro, we can spot out a few more changes. The old Coaster Candy is now Sweet Spot, so definitely good to see park improvements there. And we also got a nice refreshment station with Coke refills and icy refills. Another improvement is they reverted Yum Yum Cafe to its older self, so now it should be a lot more vintage than it used to be. Of course, they still do have the bricks on Dream Street, so if you're willing to buy a brick, they are still on sale. Of course, last season I did manage to get 100 rides on this, so we'll see if we can continue this streak up right now. But with that being said, it's Toro time. As we could expect, the line got long, so we only ended up getting about 2 rides. Although those 2 rides were probably the smoothest that I have ever seen it run. The valley after the first airtime hill is much smoother right now. Turnaround is still decent. It was about last year's shape, but either way, very nice 2 rides on the now king of Great Adventure. Alright, so we saw that Medusa was a stairway, so that's what we're gonna head on next. Alright, 1 ride on Medusa. It was pretty good. First half was doing good. Second half, on the other hand, was a little bit meh. The trims are hitting really hard this year. I don't know why. The first half was about average, so it shouldn't be trimming that hard, I don't think. But either way, the second half was very floaty, to say the least. But either way, still a pretty decent ride on this amazing Floatless coaster. See how hard the trims hit right here. Not good, not good. So we were thinking about going on Mine Train, but that does not seem to be up and running right now, so might have to come back to this one later. Another big change to note, the off-road safari was not listed on the park map, so we don't really know what's going on with the station right now. The rumor is that this could be used as a Savannah Sunset transportation area, but so far, off-road Safari Off-Road Adventure does not look like it'll be up and running in 2025. And there we go, the sign is up for Savannah Sunset Station, so Safari Off-Road Adventure is no more, and Savannah Sunset will be here to stay. And here it is, the shot that is very empty right now. Can't get over this right now. Alright, we're crossing back over to the right side of the park. Had to peel ourselves away from Toro for a little bit. Gonna check it to see if Nitro doesn't have too terrible of a line. If so, that's where we're gonna be heading next. Possibly one of the bigger changes of the off-season is the renovation of Granny's. Now, unfortunately, we won't be eating there today, but the interior looks amazing right now. They did a really good job over the off-season. Alright, this line is not too terrible for opening day, so we are going to hop a ride. Nitro is done. We got a row 8 ride. It wasn't the fastest in the world. Of course, it has to warm up the season. Also a little more rattly than usual, but it's still good nonetheless. On the lift hill, we did see that they were working on Devil, and as we can see, it is on the lift hill right now. So we're just gonna go over here to see what's going on, and if not, I guess we'll have to skip this for now. Okay, so the reason that it is on the lift hill, they seem to be doing something with the brakes in the front station. Right now, the second train is on the transfer block, so maybe it had something to do with that, or something to do with the front station brakes, but we shall see how this pans out in the future. So since Devil will be down for now, we are going to get some lunch at Fatburger. So, a little bit into the day, and we finally got our seasonal drink cup. This is what it looks like. It is purple. What's cool about this is that they have all of the legacy Six Flags parks on the bottom of the cups. So that's a really neat touch. It's also got the newer logo. So, really cool design. Alright, lunch was pretty good, but while we were eating, we did see Jersey Devil testing. So, there is a little bit of a line formed right now, so we'll hop in that line and see if anything happens. Never mind, we bailed. They said it was going to take a bit, so probably gonna head over to Metropolis area, see what's going on over there. Over by Batman, they have the Spring Break Duck out. Pretty cool. They did not move the Batmobile from Holiday in the Park, so I guess this is where he's gonna reside for most of the spring. Of course, we're not gonna go on Batman because that is the line right there. And that is not worth it for that ride, so we're just gonna head over to Flash and see how the line is. Probably, of course, not gonna ride that either, but just want to see how the crowds are right now. Of course, the Wonder Woman line is a full queue, so that is a no. Of course, Justice League is out the door, so that will also be a no. And here is the line for Flash. You know, it's not too terrible. It's not filling up the entire overflow queue. Of course, right now it is down, so we can't really attest how many people are actually going to be in it right now. But hopefully we can get back on this later in the day. Now, because all these rides have extremely long lines, we're just gonna wander around for now to see what rides do have manageable lines. A new addition with the Flash opening is Speedster Central, which is a brand new pop-up gift shop that sells a whole bunch of Flash merch. You can see Got some headgear right here, some tank tops. There's some specific vertical velocity merch. Got some sweatshirts, t-shirts. Got a cool picture right there. And also this nice little sloth. It's got flash gems on. There we go. So we noticed that Joker has like no line, and I'm guessing that's because it literally just broke down. So we're gonna be waiting at the entrance for now and see if it opens at all. So very typical for opening day, it ended up going down while we were in line. So opening day curse strikes again. Unfortunately, that's how most opening days would go. There would be a lot of hiccups for most of the rides. So right now it's not about finding which ride has the shortest line, but which rides are actually open. So I guess the hunt continues. Man, this is so bizarre seeing literally nothing here without Twister here. We did look over the fence to see there were still some work cranes over there. So still some Green Lantern deconstruction to be had, so we'll see what kind of future developments will be in store for this plot of land right here. So since there is literally nothing else over here, we are gonna decide to go on Superman, check out the line. We hope that it's gonna be short since literally nothing is over here, so let's see how it is. So Superman ended up going down, what a shocker. So we are now going to head over to Toro to get some more rides on that. Just to get an idea of the crowds today, this is what Toro's line is at about, we'll say 4 o'clock. So we're gonna have to skip this for now. We'll see if we can come back to this later. All right, over here at Mine Train, we're gonna try it out, see if the line isn't too bad. And it is in the switchbacks. It has been a long time since I have seen this line in a switchback. So I guess this is what you get when you don't have a lot of open rides.
2 hours later.
Okay, so we somehow made our way over to Jersey Devil. The lines are like really, really bad right now, but at least we know that Devil will be open, so we're just gonna wait this out regardless of the line. Alright, we actually managed to get on Jersey Devil after a hefty about 45 to an hour minute wait. So we did get an inside source that there will be 3 trains on the track eventually this year. Of course, there were only 2 trains today, but good to see that the capacity will be upped for this year since it was really abysmal last year. Right now, we are going to head over to Flash to hopefully wait out another ride. I know it is going to be a very long wait, but as long as we're getting a ride, I'm happy. So right now we're just waiting at the entrance, waiting for the ride to reopen. It has been cycling a few times, but we have no idea if they will even open up the line again. But it will be nice if we can be able to get a second ride in. And just about right on cue, it valleyed right before the station. So no second ride on this today. Hopefully we get more rides as the season goes on, but just sad to see the state it's in for opening day. Alright, with that unfortunate blunder, we're just gonna end the day out at the one and only El Toro. And we finished out the day with one single ride on El Toro. The line was quite long, but that will conclude our day. We're now heading up towards the exit to exit the park. And that will do it for this video and for Great Adventure opening day. A lot of positive things that I've been able to see. Definitely Flash is one of them, that's for sure. Operations were on the mid side, of course. With any opening day, there is some kinks yet to work out. Food lines, of course, were very long as well, so they definitely have some things to work on. But very good start to the season. I can tell this is going to be a decent punt season. But with that out of the way, that will do it for this video. Make sure to leave a comment and leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you would like to see more content just like this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.